Welcome everyone, Dylan Gemelli here today with a brand new video for you. So what I want to do today is answer the question of why do your testosterone levels drop as you age? Okay, now let me start with this. Research statistics show us that after the age of 30, testosterone production actually slows down by around 1 to 2% each year. Studies also tell us that testosterone levels drop by as much as 30% between the ages of 25 and 75. So to make matters even worse here, the testosterone that does eventually make it to your blood is less active than it was, with 50% of it not being absorbed into your bodily tissues. So actually, about 5 million men suffer from hypogonadism, which is clinically low testosterone levels. So why does this happen? What causes this? All right, testosterone levels are going to drop with age because of chemical and hormonal changes. Now, these are pretty complex at like a biological level, but can also be summed up in, 3 simple mechanisms here. All right, there's less testosterone produced by your testes, number 1. Number 2, your hypothalamus and pituitary glands actually don't communicate with your testes as effectively as they used to. And number 3, more testosterone in your blood actually gets swallowed up by a glycoprotein called SHBG, or sex hormone binding globulin. Now, this negative feedback loop that actually regulated testosterone throughout your 20s would actually kind of look something like this. So your GnRH, or your gonadotropin releasing hormone, is triggered by the hypothalamus, and it sends signals to the pituitary gland, which sits just below it. So from there, the pituitary gland acts upon this trigger by releasing your LH, or your luteinizing hormone, and it travels through your bloodstream to your testes, where it binds to receptors in the testes as a way of controlling the release of testosterone. Then your testes use LH as a trigger to produce testosterone and dump it into your blood so that your body can use it, when it needs it. So if testosterone levels were to get too low, your hypothalamus pumps more GnRH towards the pituitary gland, and then more LH is produced, and this kickstarts testosterone production like up a gear or two, basically. Now, if levels get too high, then your GnRH production is going to slow down until the balance is then restored. Now, as I said, SHBG then scours your bloodstream like a really hungry shark, basically, and it just devours some of the testosterone that it comes across. So after SHBG has actually bound itself to testosterone, it only leaves as little as 3% available to be used by your body, and that's in a healthy body with normal testosterone levels. So this is referred to as free testosterone. Now, testosterone levels drop with age because of changes to your brain and testes function as well. Now, as you age, your hypothalamic pituitary gonadal system can become less efficient. All right. Not only can you suffer a decrease in direct testosterone production, your hypothalamus isn't as sharp as it was, to trigger GnRH output. So on top of that, your SHBG levels begin to increase, leading to a decrease in free testosterone availability. Now, these factors all add up to low stimulation of your androgen hormones, and very, very quickly, it'll progress to hypogonadism if it's left untreated. So if you do get hypogonadism, you could have decreased muscle mass, increased belly fat, a higher risk of obesity, low energy levels, low motivation, low sex drive, elevated risk of diabetes, heart disease, depression, cognitive decline. It's just a mess, okay? It's a mess. But you can fight back. You don't have to accept it, okay? It could be, a lot of this could have to do with your lifestyle as well. So, you might think it's your age, but it might just be the result, not the cause. And that makes it much easier to treat. Regular strength training can elevate your testosterone levels. For example, lifting weights is one of the best fountain of youth activities you could take part in. Spending time in the gym using big compound strength exercises has actually been shown to trigger a natural increase in anabolic hormone production. Strength training is always awesome to burn excess fat, build strong lean muscle, and it can help build your confidence and assertive personality back to where it was. You can use testosterone boosters as well. Here, DGA Post CT. This is one of the best testosterone boosters on the market. www.dganutrition.com. Stand by that one 1,000,000%. That could definitely help you. Get rid of unwanted stress. All right. One of the silent killers to your anabolic hormone profile is stress. It puts you at a higher risk of long-term illness, and it's also correlated with increased cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone that has a negative effect on testosterone levels. So aim to sleep well, reduce caffeine intake, and spend time enjoying yourself. Rest, recovery, and reinvigorate yourself. So, that being said, www.elitefitness.com/videos is where you can see all of my old and new videos updated daily, uncut, and uncensored. www.icearms.com/forums, and Dylan@icearms.com is where you can get me with all questions and comments. So that being said, stay tuned for plenty more to come. Dylan Gemelli, signing off.